It is February the 16th. Tomorrow, Saturn will be conjunct with Uranus. So that's like two polar opposites exacting in the sky. Okay, one is about timing and the past and strict rules and things and karma, and then that would be Saturn. And then Uranus is about quick and rebellious and the future. So you may notice some unexpected happenings, some revelations perhaps, but this is a very exciting time. And this is like catapulting us through this Aquarian energy into the future. So this is like the new paradigm. Time to start new, time to start fresh, and letting go of the past instead of trying to live our lives in the past. You know, it's like creating a new future by living in the present moment, kind of neglecting the past because a lot of things didn't work. So we have to create a new future now. And it's just so exciting. So, welcome. I'm Sami. I'm going to be doing a rando reading. Let's do an all signs because they're fun. And let's start with a collective, shall we? Thank you, Spirit, for this day. Thank you for this sunshine here in Florida, finally. It's been raining here a lot. It's a very nice day today. So please take a second and like and subscribe. Thank you. That helps me greatly. We're going to do a collective and then we'll do everybody else. The star. Isn't that just like the collective right now? So much Aquarian energy. Okay, so the sun will be moving into Pisces on Friday. So that's exciting. One less planet in Aquarius. No offense. Too much mental energy for my liking. But maybe some people got some clarity over the last 3 weeks. Also on Saturday, Mercury will be coming direct, so that's exciting. Should definitely get clarity on Saturday, or by Saturday, things should start to become more clear to you on the direction for the future. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Tell me about the collective energy, please. Tell me about the energy of the collective. Guides, guardians, angels, ancestors, creator of all that is. Please bless us on this day. Give us clear messages. Allow me to interpret properly. And give us some guidance. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. The world. This is good. I feel like people are feeling more positive, feeling like we closed a chapter and we're heading into the new, right? So much has just happened on the world stage with like the impeachment trial is over now. Now Biden has like complete free reign to do whatever he wants. And I feel like the energy is a lot more positive moving forward. For everyone, not politically, I just mean it just feels lighter. Strength, Leo. So strength is about having courage. It's about having faith. This is like having something to believe in. So really thinking about the future and being willing to see what that's about. Trusting in the universe. and feeling this really just a positive energy about what we can accomplish in the world now, what you can accomplish in your own individual life. And this is really, like I was saying with the Saturn and Uranus conjunction, it's like being willing to let go of the past, closing that chapter and understanding that you can create whatever future you want. And now that the time is kind of shifting, and I feel even like in my sleep state, you may notice this also, time is really weird. Timing is really off. I've been dreaming so much lately. Crazy dreams. I feel like I wake up every 5 minutes. Obviously I'm not. I'm getting some type of sleep, but that's what it feels like. And just throughout the day, timing feels weird. You know. You are now entering the twilight zone. Which I like, though, because it's, for me, the spiritual understanding is more felt and understood when timing feels more fluid that way. Anyway, thank you, Spirit. Judgment. Okay, so this is either you as a collective, you individually, us as a collective, understanding a judgment call has been made. Okay, a lot of us are learning things, we're understanding things. They are becoming more clear because of this Mercury retrograde on a world stage, but also in your individual life. So when you see the judgment card, you could think about it legally, like a judgment, okay, which means this is like the final say. No one gets to say anymore. This is done with now, and you get to move on. But also, this is like the universal judgment, where Spirit can step in and say, no more, or yes, this is for you, karma, in a way, good or bad. Okay, and in individual lives, this is about your inner knowing, a judgment call maybe that you're making in your life and how you want to change things for the better. We have 3 major arcana cards out already. So this is a very powerful time for us as a collective. I know it has felt so powerful the last few months anyways, and we've been going through so much as a collective for the last year, but this time, there's nothing like this. I mean, the last time this happened, even close to this happening, was in 1962. And so much change was happening then amongst the people wanting freedom, thinking about new technologies and new ways to move forward for humanity in general. But it brings a lot of introspection. You know, Mercury retrograde does that. But Aquarius is so mental. We've been in this energy for the last month with a lot of planets here, really thinking things through, thinking about what we want, thinking about, like, is that true? And a lot of people have been changing opinions, I think, or views, you know, starting to see things from different perspectives, which is really important, especially when we're so divided. So, closing a chapter, entering a new phase together, this is really important because we are still so divided. But a judgment has been made, okay? So this is really exciting. And I think as long as we keep this faith, keep this trust, and kind of just seeing where it goes. We've had to surrender the last few weeks. I mean, really the last year with everything going on. But in my own personal life, I've had to surrender a great deal in the last few weeks. And I think because we're wanting to move forward, but we couldn't see the path ahead. And it's like, you're just going to have to trust. You know, you're just going to have to let it go and just have faith that the universe will take you where you're wanting to go. And allow and make this judgment, you know, and you following your inner knowing and understanding, you're going to get to where you want to go. So faith is a big thing right now. Trusting in the universe is a big thing. Witnessing karma, okay, in others and in your own lives. Just thinking outside of the victim mentality. If something happens to you, good or bad, but, you know, a lot of times when something bad happens, people will be like, why me? I don't deserve this. And it's more so like, maybe I need to take a second and think about maybe how I treated someone else. Or have I ever done this to someone else? You know, it's really important now that we accept our karma, learn the lesson, deal with it, and be done with it, release it. So we step into this new period in this new age individually, but also as we do that individually, we're helping the collective, we're helping humanity to grow and ascend together as we face our own karma and take that and understand it. Thank you, Spirit. What else by the collective? Oh my, that's a lot. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, working on ourselves, working to a higher understanding, higher education, mastering new skills, thinking about the future and what it's going to take to accomplish the sort of ideals that we have about what the future looks like for us and our families and individually, career, all sorts of things. So yeah, this is looking at yourself, thinking, what can I fix about me? How can I make the situation better just in my own little local environment here? What can I do? Because a lot of times we feel helpless, right? But it's going to come down to the individual. It's the little things that we do every day. It's the little changes we make every day that is going to really impact the collective. So then we have Ten of Swords. This is about past pain. This is letting go of suffering. And a lot of people are suffering. I mean, worldwide, and it's been this way for a long time. And I think it's hard when, as a collective, so many groups within, subgroups, you know, we felt like our voices aren't being heard. And that's why there's been so many upsets and protests, and people are tired of holding on to that pain and feeling like nobody cares, nobody's listening, we don't have a say in where we go from here. But the truth is that we do, and that's what Spirit is saying. Like, you can close the door on this. You can decide to let go of this past pain, and instead of that victimhood, instead of holding on to the pain and the suffering, it's really just about wanting to be understood. So we need to open more doors to one another, more about companionship, regardless of age, you know, color, culture, creed, country, all that stuff. Regardless of gender, whatever you want to throw in the mix. We have to be willing to talk to one another. We have to stop pointing the finger at one another. So we're just creating more hatred. And our kids are witnessing this. And it's really hard just to understand what's happening. So I can't even imagine how the children feel right now. Just, I mean, worldwide, I'm sure it's probably worse in other places, but with so many different movements happening at the same time, it can be really confusing. So kids are going to need more understanding as well. And I don't know why I'm feeling led to say that, but we need to think about the kids, obviously. But we need to just open our hearts. I mean, yeah, Five of Swords. We're going to have miscommunications. We're gonna feel like someone wants to get the better of us, or, you know, have a hard time trusting one another at first, because we are carrying this past pain. And I just mean generally speaking for the collective. You know, so many of us have harbored pain and trauma from different situations and different cultural backgrounds, and we discriminate against one another often, and it's not like really not always something that you can control. It's just something that you've been conditioned to do. So this is about recognizing these things in each other, how, like, in ourselves, but also in one another. Like, how can I make the situation better for you? How can I help you to understand better where I'm coming from? This is what's needed at this time. Okay, Five of Swords is like, yeah, we're gonna still have disagreements. We have to come to a middle ground. This has to happen. Okay? Eight of Wands is next. This is when things start moving quickly, right? When communication can happen. That's when we start moving forward. When we can actually get along and see where another group or another person is coming from. And the political environment in America is so heavy and extreme right now. So politically, gender, we're having issues. You know, race-wise, we're having issues. And it just shows all the pain that everyone is dealing with and feeling misunderstood and feeling like justice is not on their side. And the only way we can get through this is by seeing the future in a better way, communicating better, understanding each other, and just being the first one, take initiative and saying, what can I do? What can I do in this situation for you? What can I do to make this better right now with what I have right here in front of me? You know, we can't solve world hunger right now as an individual, but we can help in our local communities. We can help just by having a needed conversation with someone on the corner or in the supermarket or whatever. I feel like there is so much positive and hopeful energy for the future, but we're also being weighed down by so much confusion, the misunderstandings, the misinformation. And instead of checking on it, many of us are still unaware, but still clinging to old ideals, the old paradigm, old systems, old beliefs, old conditioning. And that's what's going to keep us from moving forward. Finally, we have King of Pentacles. Okay, that is the long-term success and stability that comes from that gentle, really grounded energy of the King of Pentacles, where you bring in the abundance. You're focused on the long-term strategy, and you know it's going to be good. Gentle, compassionate, generous, taking it day by day and looking towards the future. And that means that the future is bright for us and abundant if we can do this together. And I know that we can. Thank you, Spirit. Whew. I almost cried. That was a tough one. Okay. I'm going to shuffle. Let's do for Capricorn. We'll just do current energies. Today's the 16th, but current energy. Time is fluid. Majority of you hopefully will resonate with this, but not everyone will. So if you don't resonate with your sun sign, please check your moon or rising sign. And let's just see what Spirit wants to talk about today for Capricorn. Today's the 16th, but you may not see this video till the 17th or 18th, and that should be fine. I'm a firm believer of, like, when you see something, that was when you were meant to see it. So chances are, if you stumbled upon this video, you will find something worth watching. Okay, the wheel. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is change. This is the wheel turning in your favor, your fortune changing, that sort of energy where a lot of positivity can flow in right now. The wheel also can represent the karmic wheel, karmic cycles of learning a lesson, finishing, completing a lesson, and then starting to turn a new leaf. It's a new direction, and it can bring in really a lot of positivity. Good fortune. Sometimes you could win the lottery with the wheel. You could get an amazing new job. It's just like things feel really good. Things are working out for you. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more about Capricorn at this time. My neighbors love to cut the grass when I'm doing these videos. It's their favorite thing. That's funny. They probably watch. She over there filming. Go get the edger out, Thompson, Timothy. Anyways, don't mind the background noise. Tell me about Capricorn. Okay. we're gonna do like we did last week. Okay. I'm gonna use this deck. Spirit, tell me about love for Capricorn. We'll do the wheel as your overall energy, okay? And we'll touch on love and money. And then we'll see if there's any situations or love messages. This is going to be a really long video. That's okay. Okay, Spirit. Whoa. Justice. Okay, so this is about love. Justice being served. Maybe dealing with a legal situation. Divorce or settlement. Something like that. Maybe surrounding a partner or spouse. But this is good. This is about finding balance. This is like finally feeling justice. You may be getting justice from the universe in a love type situation where, you know, maybe something ended, not so nice. And you were kind of hoping that person would get some kind of karma from it. Maybe they're getting that. I don't know, but it sounds promising to get justice in love. Oh yeah. The universe has your back. Tell me about money for Capricorn. Oh yeah, wish is fulfilled. A dream has come true, a wish has come true. This could be anything. This could literally be a promotion. It could be just a tiny raise that you've been asking for. We did just come into the new year. Some people may be getting bonuses. Maybe you're finding a new sort of passion in your job. Whatever it is, this feels like a wish come true, okay? Or it's like something finally came through for you that you've been wanting for a long time. Maybe you're getting the credit you deserve at work. Maybe your boss or your partner or somebody is helping out more. Something flows easier now, and it just feels really good. Are there any love messages from Capricorn's person? Now take these. Okay, take these with a grain of salt, because normally I would do these with like a twin flame reading or like in a marriage or soulmate type reading. So if you're dealing with someone and you've been in a relationship with them for a while, then it is possible that this will resonate for you. If not, if you haven't met your soulmate yet, this could also be a message from them. Perhaps you'll meet them soon. Tell me about Capricorn's person. If they have a person. Tell me about Capricorn's person, if they have a love message for them. Capricorn's person. Love messages. Okay, so yeah, if you don't have a person, obviously this isn't for you, okay? Unless you're working on manifesting a soulmate, that would be really cool. You are the light of my life. Aww. Capricorns, you are so sweet. You are the light of their life. Or this could even be, if there's justice in a situation, past situation, divorce, whatever, maybe they're realizing like, you know, you were everything to me, and I wasted it. Well, some of you, you're still with this person, and you are still the light of their life. So beautiful. Capricorn, you are so stable and secure and steady and hardworking. This is a situation you might encounter this week or whenever you see this. Happiness. Smiling, feeling whole, a sense of wholeness, overjoyed. Look at that pretty sunflower right there, Capricorn. A sense of happiness. You deserve it. I love it. On the bottom, for some of you, you may be thinking about selling a house. Okay, you could have just bought a house, or you could be physically moving or wanting to change locations. Thank you, Capricorn. Let's jump to Aquarius. Oh yeah. I like this. I like this way of doing the readings. Okay, Spirit. Give me a current energy for Aquarius, please. Current energy for Aquarius. Remember to check your moon and rising if your sun sign does not resonate. That's a lot, but okay. Hierophant. Hierophant is tradition, belief systems, and it's commitment. For some of you, it's marriage. Some of you may be thinking about marriage, thinking about a commitment, making a commitment, committing more to yourself, committing more to a job, committing more to a relationship. Could really be anything, but these jumped out with it, so I'm just going to see what these are. Okay, this is you finding enlightenment, still kind of weighing things out, but you do know that you are wanting to create something, okay? And you are manifesting this. You're still weighing out the pros and cons of this situation. So you may be confused, but ultimately this Aquarian energy has helped you really recreate yourself. You may be stuck in a phase where you're thinking about a commitment, thinking about if I should do this or not. Is it worth it or not? Because this is Two of Pentacles. So this is about value. Does it have value in your life? Will it bring you more value? Commitments often do. You know, but in relationships, if it is a relationship for you, that's something only you can decide. But you are definitely creating something, you're pulling something in, manifesting, and it's like you're still trying to weigh it out if this is what's best for you. You are enlightened at this time. You could be getting some sort of wish fulfillment with the Star card, but this is about being guided as well. So listen to your guidance, your higher wisdom and knowledge, which you probably are getting a lot of these days with so many planets in your sign. Okay, tell me about love for Aquarius. Tell me about love for Aquarius, please. Hierophant again. Yeah, some of you are really thinking about commitment or marriage. Sometimes it's about committing, you know, maybe you're weighing out, should you commit to yourself or to a person more so? You know, where is my energy best going to be utilized at this time? I don't know if I should use those. I'm going to see if they come out again. Tell me about love for Aquarius, please. Tell me about love. Tell me about love for Aquarius. Where are you? Page of Cups. So some of you may be seriously thinking about an offer, making an offer, or maybe someone has already proposed, or you're hoping that they will. Maybe someone's reached out and tried to talk to you about something, or this could just be you thinking about offering to someone, putting an offer on the table, having a loving talk, communication, apology. You could be waiting on an apology, you know. You may be needing to talk things through when it comes to your emotions, but this seems like it could turn into something really good. If you're thinking about commitment, you could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but yeah, someone's really thinking about an offer here. You may be wanting someone to propose, and because this commitment is heavily on your mind. You may just be wanting someone to reach out and have a conversation with you. Okay, tell me about money for Aquarius. Current energy for money. Aquarius. Whoa, whoa, whoa. King of Wands. Wow. Okay. So, some of you, it's possible that you have a career change on the horizon. Thinking about 2 different ways to make money, or weighing out the pros and cons between something you're passionate about and something that's going to bring you money. It seems like you know what you want when it comes to your career. You may already be living like with the job of your dreams, in the career of your dreams. But for some reason, it's possible that you're weighing it out what's going to be more stable, because we have this passionate king here. Okay, for some of you, you could be dealing with this type of person in your career, a coworker or a boss. King of Wands is Leo, Sagittarius or Aries. I think of them as more Leo. But there's like confusion here, or weighing things out. You could be trying to juggle too many things when it comes to money. Like a side hustle, side income type thing. But it's like you could have a really stable job, but this is something you're more passionate about, if that makes sense. And you're hoping that it will bring you long-term stability. You may have had to let go of a side job recently. There's some sort of pain here. For others of you, Spirit is still talking about a relationship, okay? And that could be possible if you're dealing with a Leo or an Aries or Sag. It could be possible that you're weighing out some type of job or relationship type query. Does that make sense? So like, I could take this job in Oklahoma, or I could stay here with you. And it's like, I'm going to need a commitment if that's going to happen. That sort of situation. Maybe your money's on the line. Maybe this relationship's on the line. But it seems like it could have been a marriage or something really stable, or you thought it could have led to marriage, but it ended up ending in heartbreak. That's just for some of you, okay? And otherwise, in money, there's something you're very passionate about or driven towards, and you feel comfortable doing it, but there's something here where you're weighing it out. Like, is it going to bring me the stability I need? You are passionate about it, and I think it could bring you stability. Something surrounding it, though, could be hurtful. This could have been in the past. Like, maybe you wanted a certain promotion, you didn't get it, that sort of thing. But for some of you, this is, Spirit is still talking about a relationship. Yeah, where it's like you were trying to weigh something out. Like 2 commitments, maybe. Is this going to be stable? Is this going to be long-term? Or is it going to be heartbreak? And for some of you, you're dealing with the fire sign. Some of you, you're dealing with the water sign. Some of you have both. And you have 2 of Pentacles here twice. So there could be a lot of confusion here. Not even just, I don't want to say confusion, but you know what I mean? Like where you're like, should I do this or should I do that? You might not be confused on either thing. They might both sound great, but you're weighing out which is going to be the better option here. It's like one's really passionate, one's more immature. Still loving, just younger, or, you know, not as experienced. Anyways, that's not going to resonate for all of you, okay? Take the parts that resonate and then leave the rest for whoever needs the other messages. Thank you. Spirit, is there a love message from Aquarius's person? Give Aquarius a message. I've thought of you so many times. So this could be a person thinking about you nonstop. They could be borderline obsessed with you. Okay, there could have been some past pain and you guys broke it off. Maybe because they weren't giving you commitment that you wanted. Because sometimes when I see this card, I think, well, they must be separated, you know, or at a distance from each other. I've thought of you so many times. But for some of you, this person just thinks about you nonstop. They want to make it right. Maybe you haven't told them exactly what you want as far as a commitment goes. In your own mind, it's like you're still weighing it out. Maybe you haven't told them the whole story, so they don't even know what you're expecting. In time, we will be together. We will reach union. So for some of you, you're in separation right now, but it seems you will come back together. Okay. Hamster wheel. I think you guys got this last week. Surviving and the daily hustle. This could be your focus right now. Focus on your money. Focus on your stability. And we have interlude, a pause, a timing factor. So you may be in separation from your partner or taking a pause from life in general. Working on yourself with all this Aquarian energy. You could be taking a pause at work. You know, when you're going all the time. Or you could have taken a break from a relationship, and in this interlude, in this pause from that, you're focusing on your money. I feel like you guys got the same sort of reading last week. So that's fine. Keep doing whatever you want to do, Aquarius. This is your time. So, thank you. Let's move now to Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me about Pisces' current energy, please. Pisces, current energy for Pisces. The collective of Pisces, current energy. Pisces, where are you? Tell me about Pisces, Spirit. Current energy of Pisces, please. Jeez Louise. 5 of Cups. Somebody's crying. I was feeling a little down yesterday. Some of you may be feeling down. Let me tell you something, Pisces, okay? The last month, tell me if this is you, if you're a Pisces, okay? Comment down below. I have been so back and forth when it comes to finding some sort of drive, motivation. This is because we have so many planets, most of us, in the 12th house right now. It is just, it's just like really having to slow down, like almost to zero. Like I don't want to do anything. A lot of days I do just sit around and feel like crying. So if this is you, it's pretty normal. I've seen a lot of other Pisces saying similar things. So if this is you, 5 of Cups, there's always these, well, on this card, she has one huge one behind her. And then there's like one spilled out, well, her foot's in it. And then there's 3 others to the side. Anyways, in the traditional deck, there's like, 2 or 3 that have spilled out, and then there's 2 or 3, however many, behind him. So it's representative of crying over spilled milk, focused on the negative, when behind you is all these amazing things that you've kind of forgotten about. It's about where your focus is. It's about letting go of any sort of victimhood, focusing on like, oh, my life's so hard right now. I don't have any motivation. And that's how I've been too. So it's fine. We just have to pull ourselves out of it. 6 of Swords, exactly. Transition. This is a transition for Pisces. Spiritually speaking, moving towards your passions, moving towards happiness. And we got to find that, you know, and 6 of Swords is about moving to calmer waters. It's often about leaving things behind. You could be physically moving, but it's just about moving forward. So finding a way to do that through Ace of Wands, which is an amazing card to get. It's like one of the best cards in the deck. So this is really about letting go of the negative things that we're focused on, Pisces, and focus on moving forward through this passionate, new, creative spark. What lights you up? What lights that spark in you, that is going to start a brand new beginning, an idea, an inspiration. It's some sort of possibly creative project, but it's brand new, and it brings good things, and it brings that passion, happiness, you know. And when Pisces is focused on something that they love doing and they're really passionate about it, that's where the happiness comes from. That's where it's like, Pisces can't get much happier than that, you know, especially when we're helping others and we're doing something we love, something that makes us feel like we're, you know, using our creativity or our passions. This is where we have to move forward to that thing. We have to get in the mode where it's like, well, what makes you happy? What gets your creative juices flowing? That most likely is the thing that's gonna pull you out of this sad, mopey, no energy, low energy feeling into a brand new world. Okay, we got the Devil. I didn't even ask. Okay, some of you may be dealing with the Capricorn. I was just shuffling. Normally I say, tell me about Pisces in love. But so, okay, take this how it resonates. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, or this could just be toxicity around you. And we have to be careful with this 12th house energy, because that is the hidden, the subconscious, the darker aspects of us. You know, for some people it's going to be indulging in things that aren't the greatest. Whether that's overeating or drugs or escapism, alcohol, that sort of thing. You know, just be careful that you're doing everything in moderation. Get rid of the toxic energy and toxic thoughts. Focus on this passion that you have, and then you can move forward. I'm going to ask for love, but that just popped out. So if you are dealing with the Capricorn, you know, they may be negative or toxic, or this could just be someone that makes you feel trapped. That's not always the case. You may just be wanting more freedom in relationships. Okay, tell me about love for Pisces. Tell me about love for Pisces. For others of you, you may just feel like, if this is your partner, that they're more focused on work. You know, like, you care too much about work. Do you know what I mean? It's that energy of like, I care about saving the earth and my spiritual life and creativity and the ocean and painting and music, and all you care about is work. You know what I mean, Pisces. For some of you, you may feel like your partner is more materialistic than you, and that could be bothersome. That just came up, so that may not be for all of you. Okay, Spirit, tell me about love. Whoa. Okay, 7 of Wands. So you may be fighting for a love situation. You may be feeling like you have to defend yourself in a love situation. Or this could just be like protecting your spouse. You may have other family members who say negative things about them, or, you know. So you may be feeling like you need to protect your spouse or your relationship. Like defending the relationship to people. Okay, so take that how it resonates. For others of you, you're just maybe fighting for a relationship or really wanting it to work out. Where you're putting in the effort and making sure that it's going to move forward. Like you want this to move forward. Tell me about money for Pisces. Tell me about money for Pisces, please. Tell me about money for Pisces. 4 of Wands. This is usually like a marriage card, but this is like a celebration card of stability. This is maybe finding just a comfortable place when it comes to money, where you're kind of content, where you feel stable and secure, or you feel like you're not worried about money right now, which is a great feeling to have. Okay? Some of you may be getting married, and that's what brings you financial stability. But or a long-term commitment or relationship is what brings you financial security. But for others, this is really just like feeling good with where you're at with money right now. So that's really good. So that could either be like minimalism, you know, where you feel like I don't need much to live on anyways, I'm just going to be happy with what I have. Or some of you are really coming into some abundance where you're going to feel more stable. And we have Magician on the bottom. So for some of you, you're creating this stability. For some of you, you're bringing in extra abundance that's going to make you feel more comfortable at home with what you have, with what you make, with whatever your income is. Let's see if there's any love messages for you, Pisces. Love messages from Pisces person, please. Love messages from Pisces person. Let's take this to the next level. So for some of you Pisces, it's very possible that maybe this is your person wanting to fight for this, wanting to push things forward, wanting to move things forward. You may be in this energy of wanting more freedom. Or Spirit could have just been giving this for your current energy, okay? The Devil card, which is that toxicity, the negativity, which is kind of representative with the Five of Cups. So your person may be wanting this commitment, this Four of Wands. Whatever this means for you, taking it to the next level. That could be moving in together. It could just be having a conversation about commitment. For some people, it doesn't actually have to mean commitment, you know, it's just like, yeah, one day. And then it feels like, oh, well, one day, you know, it's kind of equivalent to a promise ring, except it's just a conversation. That's funny. You know, people have so many different ideas of what commitment is, you know, and how to show it or how to talk about it. Okay, access granted. Social media, fake profiling, hiding. Some of you may be wanting to escape, wanting to hide, wanting more freedom. Some of you may be being stalked on social media, creating fake profiles, etc., etc. Or this could be you in a weird sort of investigative mood on social media. I don't know what that's about. But we do have Ascension on the bottom, spiritual path, and spiritual awakening. So if you're not familiar with Ascension, I talk about it in some of my earlier videos. And it's very popular for Pisces because we are so spiritual. So of course you're on this path, you're on the Ascension path, whether you like it or not, you're doing it. Okay? So if you want to check out those videos, please do that. Just, you know, go back to my earlier videos. Yeah. It wasn't that long ago. So maybe like October or November. But I don't know what this social media thing is. But all I know is you guys have to start feeling better. So do whatever that takes. Okay? Commitment. And that seems like a real thing here. Seems like your partner wants that. So that's up to you to decide if that's what you want right now. And if that's that creative new beginning or that thing that makes you happy right now, that gets you going, so be it. Thank you, Pisces. Let's jump to Aries. Tell me about Aries, Spirit. Thank you. Tell me about Aries. Current energy. Tell me about Aries. Tell me about Aries, please. The Star. Okay, so Aries, you may just be focusing on you right now, which is common for you. But this is like you being the center of attention, maybe getting more attention, being the star, receiving extra accolades or acknowledgements, recognition, getting credit for something. The star is also gaining enlightenment or some sort of clarity or epiphany, perhaps. And a lot of times this is guided by your higher self or whoever your star team, your soul team, your whatever you believe, creator. A lot of times it's influenced in that way, through clarity and epiphany, synchronicity in your life. Yeah, a lot of you Aries have been doing this for months and months. Aries has been really leveling up when it comes to the spiritual path. I didn't even ask yet. Tell me about love for Aries. Tell me about love. About love for Aries, please. Tell me about love for Aries. Well, before I even asked, the 5 of Wands popped out. So for some of you, you could be feeling conflicted internally about a relationship, or you could just be fighting with people around you. It doesn't have to really mean heavy fighting, just little disagreements or big disagreements or, you know, tension with others. You could be having difficulty keeping your mouth shut. I don't know why I felt like saying that, but maybe it's because of the star energy, you know? It's like a lot of times Aries, not in a bad way, but you are focused on yourself anyways, and that's fine, because that's how we learn, and that's how we reflect, you know, our outer world is how we show ourselves within, and the star is a really good representation of wish fulfillment or a wish come true as well. So I feel like if you're in this star energy, or you feel like the star, or you feel like you could just say anything, it's possible that that's getting you into some trouble. Other than that, this could just be internal conflict. And also you have 9 of Wands, which is you either setting firm boundaries with someone, building up a wall, or this is you wanting to fight for something, protect a relationship, and push through. But I would say it's possible you got in an argument or a fight with your spouse, your partner, whoever you're dating, or just talking to somebody, I don't know. And so you could have built up a wall against this person, or you have your guard up, or you don't trust something about this person. Temperance was on the bottom, and heartbreak. This person could have hurt you, okay, or this conversation could have really hurt you, and so now your guard is up, and it's like you're waiting to see what's going to come of it, or how they're going to behave towards you, or like if they're going to come correct with an apology or whatever it is that you're expecting. But it seems like somebody hurt you, but you're like maybe defensive about it now, like nope, like you better come correct or don't come at all, because now you have a guard up. Oh, Aries, tell me about money for Aries. The Chariot, moving in a new direction. You could have found a new career choice or a new income stream, or going back to school. But the Chariot is also just like not messing around anymore. It's like, I'm gonna be in control of my own life and my own path and my own future and my money. This is taking the reins, getting back on that horse and riding off into the sunset. And sometimes it's in a completely new direction. Many times. And we have 2 of Pentacles on the bottom, so this could have been a hard choice for you. This could be something you're still juggling, or you could have had multiple income streams. I feel like I've been getting that for you guys a lot too, where you're juggling different income streams or thinking about other ways to make side money, all kind of hustling happening. And that's you know, self-starter, initiator, it's what you do, and that you're good at it. But this is about moving in a new direction when it comes to money. So this could be a new income stream you're thinking about starting. Could be something you've never done before. But it's exciting and I like it for you. Let's see if you have any love messages from your person. Tell me about a message from Aries person. Give me a message from Aries person, please. What does Aries person want to say to them? Aries. Jeez. There's a lot that I want to say to you right now. And I need you to know that I will always love you. So they might not both resonate for you. Some of you just need to hear one of those, okay? So for some of you, I need you to know that I will always love you. Okay, maybe you're not talking. Maybe you got in a huge fight and you think, well, that's it now. It's over. We got in this huge fight. Well, we've been fighting for no reason lately. And you know why? Because communication sucks during Mercury retrograde. I can barely even get my words out. You know? So think about a conversation with a loved one coming from two different perspectives, two different angles, beliefs, views, whatever. You're going to fight and you're going to feel like this. Like, I don't really want to talk to you right now. My guard's up now. But there's a lot that this person wants to say to you. Maybe you haven't given them a chance. Maybe they do want to come correct. Aries, maybe they're ready to apologize. Sometimes you guys are a little bit hot-headed. And you don't want to hear what anybody else has to say. I'm just saying, I'm not saying that's the case. But, you know, sometimes some Aries are like that. So, just think about it, okay? They may want to have a conversation. Maybe you're not ready to talk yet, but you might should just let that happen, okay? Just let it happen. Tell me about Aries. Single. You may be feeling single right now, Aries. Current status, available. Okay, so for some of you, this is your situation happening, or you may be becoming single soon. For some of you, you got in a fight, you put your guard up, and maybe you just want to be single. Maybe you're like, whatever, I'm just going to focus on me. I'm going to move in a new direction. I'm the star. I'm the star right now, and you are. Obviously, some of you feel single. Live in the present moment, okay? Today is very important. Today, the present, now. Staying in the present moment. All right? Okay, Aries. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Let's move to Taurus. Move to Taurus, please. Nope. Okay. Taurus, please, Spirit, give me the current energy on Taurus. Please check out your moon and rising sign if this doesn't resonate for you. Tell me about Taurus, current energy. Okay, we got Knight of Wands and the Wheel. So, for some of you, you're taking action on a passionate project, or you could be thinking about moving in a new direction, moving towards more adventure, moving towards, I always feel this for you, more sex, more chemistry, more passion, more heat. The Wheel is sort of like really good things coming in for you, things that you're passionate about. And it's because you're taking action. So you're moving towards something that makes you feel good, and it brings up a fire in you. This could be a person, this could be a career move, this could just be a passion project, hobby, side thing that you do. Okay, but the wheel brings good fortune, it brings good things. And a lot of times it's after a lesson has been learned. So if this is about love, it could mean you had to go through an ending, or it could mean you had to go through a lot of lessons and they're finally culminating now and you feel like you've got them down and you're ready to move forward, because you're moving forward in a new passionate way. But that's good. It's like you've got this spark and you're like wanting to go out and find adventure. You know? It's like you're wanting to move in a heated, hot, fast, sexy, passionate way. The wheel it brings good things, the wheel. So for some of you it's money. For some of you it just feels good. You just have been missing that feeling. Tell me about love. Tell me about love for Taurus. Tell me about love for Taurus, please. Six of Swords. This is a transition period, a transformation period, where we could be moving on from a relationship, or you could just be moving into a different phase of your current relationship. Most of the time, this card could mean moving forward, that sort of thing. But sometimes it's like, this is painful and regretful, kind of, but I know I have to do this. So for some of you, you could be moving on, leaving a relationship behind, or deciding that you want to. And for others of you, if you're married or you're in a long-term committed relationship, this is about moving to a new, more comfortable, more happy, calmer waters, moving to calmer waters type card. So he's on this little ship and it seems like he's got his lady and his kid, and it's like they've been through it, there's still some mental anguish there, whatever, but it's like we're moving through that now. We're transitioning, perhaps as a couple, into a better, newer phase of our relationship. It's like leveling up in the relationship. And it does come through transition, transformation. So a lot of times you're overcoming a situation where things have been maybe like a rough patch, but it gets better. For those of you who are single, though, you may have just decided to let something go and leave it behind. Moving towards something better. Tell me about money for Taurus, which is the reason they're here. Tell me about money. I'm just kidding. Tell me about money. Y'all didn't think that was funny. Heartbreak. Okay, you guys may have experienced a loss when it comes to money lately. But this was guided. We have High Priestess here. That was something that was meant to happen. We have Hangman in reverse. You might have moved too quickly on something, or you're wanting to move quickly towards something. You may be feeling like it's guided, or you're listening to your intuition, but it seems like this may bring some sort of heartache or loss. So be careful. When I say be careful with investments right now, okay? Like some things are looking really good, but I feel like the market will be more volatile coming up, and still kind of is volatile. So the Hangman reverse is like not stopping and taking a second look. It's like not hesitating, not waiting. So maybe you should take a second, take a pause on this, really seek some higher understanding, see it from a different perspective or something. Pray to whoever you pray to, ask for your guides to come in and show you different symbols, signs, synchronicity, whatever that you need to know, so maybe you can avoid this loss. For some of you, it's possible that you already took a big hit with an investment or a job loss or something like that. Okay, but I feel like this is saying you're kind of stuck on this loss, like you've yet to see it from a good perspective. I think Spirit's saying, like, take a second look at this thing. Okay, High Priestess is about finding out how your subconscious has something to do with it, whether it's guidance through your higher self, creator, whoever you believe in, your intuition, just listening to your intuition, and the way you think, your own thought process. How do you talk to yourself? How do you talk about money? How do you think about money? Do you worry about money? those sort of subconscious beliefs is what we see play out in our lives, and we create it. We have a say. So I feel like Spirit is saying, really go within at this time, okay? Don't be so quick to jump the gun on anything. Take a second, see it from every perspective, look from a different angle. For some of you, there is some sort of heartbreak here, and it is with a career, so it's possible you lost your job. For some of you, it could be talking about a relationship that may be affecting your money. You know, if you left a relationship and it's causing issues financially, you might want to slow down on that and listen to your gut and listen to your guides on what they're trying to say about this. Okay, I see you as my life partner. This could be you to your spouse saying this, or this could be your person saying this to you. I see you as my life partner. So for some of you, this is you leveling up, okay? Leveling up in this new, I just said level. I don't want to say level again. What's another word for level? Moving into a new atmosphere, environment in your relationship. They see you as their life partner, so that looks really good. That seems like higher commitment or a really steady thing. And I've thought of you so many times. So it's possible you're in separation right now and they still see you as their life partner. Or it's possible for those of you who are still together that they just think about you constantly. Maybe they're obsessed with you. Okay, tell me about Taurus, please. Tell me about Taurus. Tell me about Taurus, please. And you know, I want to tell you guys, with Mars in your sign right now, Mars has been in Taurus. And it's going to be there for the next couple weeks, I think until March 4th. So Mars may be making you a little more headstrong than usual, a little more aggressive, a little more quick to jump on things and not take a second look. So be careful not to jump into something too quickly because you're after passion or because it doesn't feel the same or whatever. Mars has a way of really trying to force things through. You just want to examine that energy, because after March 4th, Mars will move out of your sign and you may not feel as aggressive or passionate or quick about things. You're usually pretty slow moving, so just thought I'd mention. Tell me about Taurus, please. Thank you. Pressure cooker. Rage. That's what I mean. That's Mars. Ready to explode. Okay, so some of you really feel like this right now. Like you're in a pressure cooker. Maybe you feel like you're up against a lot in relationships or with money. It seems like you're ready for a new beginning with this Knight of Wands. It's like you want to, if this is rage that's pushing you towards this good thing, it seems like it's going to bring you good fortune, but you can't explode on anyone with this rage. Okay, it says ready to explode. You guys might need to take a break. Locked down, mental prison, confined. So for some of you, you may be ready to get out of the house. You may be feeling mentally shaken, worried, anxious. So I would say for you, if that's you, you should do this. Take a second look. The Hangman reverse. I would take a second look at this and really just listen to your higher guidance. Okay, pray, meditate, however you do that. Ask for signs and watch for those synchronicities. I feel like you have this passion. It's like you want a new beginning. You want to move in a different direction or in a better direction, but obviously there's some sort of pain here that's keeping you from moving forward, and you have a lot of rage or anger built up. So if you can talk in a calm manner and it will make you feel better, then you should do that. You know? If you can't, you might need to find someone else that can help you relieve some of that stress, like a therapist. You know? You got this, Taurus. I'm not worried about you at all. You got this. Thank you. Let's move to Gemini, please. Gemini. Hello, Gemini. If this doesn't resonate for you, please check your moon and rising signs. Thank you, Spirit. Please tell me about Gemini. Temperance, okay? Temperance can mean healing. It can mean waiting, putting a stop to something, pumping the brakes, hesitating. But most times there's a lesson that comes with this, or there's some form of healing that's being done. Okay, and a lot of times it does have to do with your spiritual journey, and or this is for a reason, it's for the best, and it's guided by your spirit team, your angels, whoever you like to think of up there that helps you, your grandma or whatever. This is a good thing, but there is healing that needs to be done and a lesson that needs to be learned when you see the Temperance, okay? And it usually is just a period of waiting. It's like taking a break and healing. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me about love for Gemini. Tell me about love for Gemini. Okay. So, for some of you, you're praying. You're praying for someone new to come in. You're praying for a new beginning. With this wish come true, whatever this is for you, this Knight of Cups is emotional fulfillment. For some of you, that's just emotional fulfillment on your own. And it came out with Ace of Wands. So this is something that you're wanting. This is a new beginning. It's passionate, it's creative, it's fun, it's sexy, there's chemistry, and really a lot of passion. So in love, this is a good thing. It's a new beginning or a new relationship that's starting, or could be starting soon. And this seems like it's going to be everything that you want. This could also just be your focus right now. And maybe that's why Spirit's saying you need to chill out, just wait this out, take this time to heal. And I think you know that. I feel like you know that. You do have a new beginning coming in for you. But I would say that there's a lesson here that has to be learned first, or this healing, absolutely this healing has to be done. You don't want to take that into something new. But if this is possibly a new beginning on your own, sometimes this Nine of Cups is just finding that emotional stability within yourself, healing yourself, feeling whole within yourself. Then you can have a new beginning with someone else down the line. But for some of you, this is a brand new beginning in love, and it seems like a wish come true, a wish fulfillment, or something that is very emotionally fulfilling when it comes to love. Thank you, Spirit. For those of you who are already with someone, it seems like this is going to be a new beginning within the relationship. Okay, that will lead to more emotional stability and happiness. Thank you, Spirit. Please tell us about money for Gemini. Gemini's money. Gemini's money. Okay, for some of you, you may be worried about money. You may have fears surrounding money. But in truth, you're very diligent, you're very hardworking, you're very disciplined. This is a very logical state of mind. Obviously, this is you. This is representative of air signs. This is the King of Swords. He's very disciplined. He has a strategy. He's completely mental, logical. There's no sort of emotional attachment or love or anything getting in the way. This is about money, strict, this is what I'm doing, disciplined. So I don't know why you have these fears and worries. We got the moon with 8 of Swords, but what 8 of Swords means is that you're trapped mentally by your own thoughts, by your own fears surrounding money, when in fact you're the King of Swords. You really have nothing to worry about when it comes to money, because you're very strategic and disciplined, and you're gonna make this work. This is about firm boundaries. This is about clear communication. Sometimes you're too blunt, Gemini. But these worries, these negative thoughts and fears is what's holding you back, not your reality. So you just need to start thinking more positively about money. Start expecting good things when it comes to money, because you really have nothing to worry about. It's your own thoughts that have become detrimental. Is there a love message from Gemini's person? A message from Gemini's person to them? Thank you. I don't want anyone else. I just want you. So for those of you who are in a relationship with someone, if you're worried about them doing whatever, they don't want anyone else. They just want you. Some of you are single. This could be your person. You may have never met them before. This could be a soulmate message from someone who's waiting on you, who's manifesting you in this new beginning, this wish fulfillment, the same way you're manifesting them. For some of you, this could have been a relationship that you're in separation from right now, because it's possible there was a third party, or maybe you didn't feel like they were committed to you, or you felt they weren't serious, or whatever. So take it how it resonates, okay? I don't want anyone else. I just want you. That is so sweet. Choking me up. And then on the bottom it says, I know that we're not perfect, but we are perfect for each other. I'm just saying. This is what they're saying. It doesn't mean it's real. It doesn't mean it's true. It doesn't mean you agree. This just is what they want to say to you, okay? I miss you so much. Some of you broke up with your person and they're still trying to talk it through themselves. Okay, we have racing. Be careful in cars, okay? Just be careful in cars. But also we have avoiding and running. Some of you may be running from some of your problems, okay? That may be having to do with this temperance card, like putting a pause on something, waiting on something. And it may be something that you need to do for the time being in order to heal or whatever. It's just something that you're doing right now, okay? Maybe avoiding a conversation, avoiding a person, running from confrontation of some sort. We also have divine feminine. So you could be, this could be your energy, or you could be dealing with the divine feminine. But this is coming into the divine feminine energy, which is more nurturing, it's more understanding, more compassionate. Instead of being a more masculine, divine masculine, stronger energy, which is about protection and standing up for yourself and that sort of sovereignty and authority over your own life type of energy. This is more about nurturing those around you, love, compassion, science, spirituality, embodying what you think of when you think of the divine feminine. Okay, for others of you, this is representative of your person, depending on okay. So take it how it resonates. If it doesn't, please check out your moon and rising signs, which you can easily find online. You just need your birth time and city. Okay, most of you already know this. I'm going to follow this up with a part 2 where you could find signs Cancer through Sagittarius, because this is a very long video. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.